Hi, this is Victoria Nale, and here with me is Miss Nilza Guivala, a lawyer from Mozambique. Today we're going to go through the electricity sector of Mozambique, and she'll be giving us an overview, the legal and regulatory framework, and also the challenges and way forward. But before we start, I'd like Miss Nilza to briefly introduce herself.
Thank you, Victoria. My name is Nilza Guivala. I'm a lawyer in Mozambique, and I've just completed my master's in international energy law and policy from the University of Dundee.
Thank you very much for the introduction. Today we want to focus on the electricity sector of Mozambique. I understand Mozambique is one of the African countries that is very rich in energy resources, especially gas. And although there are many issues that are to be considered when it comes to the energy sector of the country, today we want to focus on the electricity sector. Could you please give us an overview of the electricity sector in Mozambique?
The electricity sector in Mozambique has many players with different roles. We have the Minister of Mineral Resources and Energy, which is in charge of planning and overseeing the electricity sector. We also have the Energy Regulatory Authority, in short AREN, which is not yet operating. We also have Eletricidade de Moçambique, in short EDM, which is the state company, vertically integrated, which is in charge, which conducts all the activities of all the electricity supply chain, namely generation, transmission, distribution, and supply. We also have IPPs and an independent transmission company called Motraco, which links South Africa, Mozambique, Swazilandia, now Eswatini, and also provides electricity to an aluminium smelter company called Mozal. Apart from these institutions, we also have the energy fund called FUNAI, which funds and develop electricity projects in rural and urban areas of the country, mainly providing off-grid solutions. Yeah, as we can see, we have different players in the electricity sectors with different roles in Mozambique.
Okay, thank you very much for the brief overview. Now we shall move forward the legal and regulatory framework governing the electricity sector in Mozambique. Could you please give us an overview of the legal and regulatory framework?
The legal framework in Mozambique is a combination of policy documents and legislations. We have the Electricity Act, which provides the general legal framework of all the electricity supply chain, and this law is currently being reviewed and aims to boost the private participation in the sector. Apart from the electricity law, we also have the grid code, and recently, in 2018, two important documents were approved, the National Electrification Plan and the Integrated Master Plan for Energy Infrastructure. Apart from these laws, we also have different strategies and policies. We focus in different areas of the electricity sector, namely new and renewable development strategy, and also biofuels policy.
Thank you very much for that. Now we would like to move towards the challenges facing the electricity sector in Mozambique, because I know you've told us about the overview, the legal and regulatory framework, which is obviously it's very important to have the laws in place. But now, what are the current challenges facing that sector?
Mozambique faced three main challenges. The first challenge is to provide reliable and efficient electricity supply. The second is on its generation and transmission capacity. And the third is to provide access to electricity, mainly in the rural areas.
Thank you very much, Ms. Nilza. Actually, you've raised very important challenges which are also faced by other African countries, especially with respect to access to electricity in rural areas. That's a challenge that all other African countries are facing. But anyway, we would like to move forward. Before we conclude, what do you think should be the way forward in tackling some of these challenges you've highlighted today?
Well, considering the starting conditions of the country, and that generation and transmission infrastructures are public assets. The way forward, it will be like boosting the private participation. However, it's important to considering that the interest of public sector and private sector, the interest is well balanced.
Thank you very much, Ms. Nilza. Thank you very much for taking us through the overview of the electricity sector in Mozambique. I'm sure there is a lot to learn about the sector, not only electricity, but also energy generally, and I'll be hosting her back sometime to come. In the event you want to contact her, feel free. She's a lawyer in Mozambique and she can give you whatever information you need. I'll ask her to give you her email address. Ms. Nilza, would you want to share your contact details with our viewers?
My email address is nilzaramiro@gmail.com.